A scripture a day. Scripture a day.
I'm sure you've heard people say things like, oh, if you only don't expect much, then you'll be fine. At least then you won't get your heart broken, you won't get your heart crushed, and oh, just don't expect much. Or I don't expect much. I don't expect much. Well, I mean, I'm always fascinated with that. Actually, when I had the revelation of what Jeremiah 29:11, the thoughts that I have towards you are of good and not evil, to bring you an expected end, that was a game changer for me. I just said, well, I will expect of the Lord. Not only will I expect of the Lord, because there's a scripture about how can you say you love God and you cannot see him, but then you hate man. So if I'm expecting from the Lord uses people. So I have a certain level of expectation for myself, for others, and for just life to bring me stuff. In New Age, people might say for the universe to respond, but that the earth eagerly awaits for the manifestation of the sons. So even the atmosphere is waiting for me to step in position, for me to become who I am, who I should be. It's expecting. The earth is a living organism. So I want to challenge the thought of, oh, I don't expect much. If you don't expect much, you will not get much, because that is your expectation. God's thoughts are so high. You think high. He will out high you. He will outthink you. Okay. So I want to propose a new way of living. Open up your gates of expectation. Let the flood of expectation come through. Expect the unexpected. Imagine the unimaginable. Think good things. Whatever is good, whatever is noble, think on that. Having a low expectation or no expectation, I don't think is a good thing. Because if God's thoughts are higher than your thoughts and mine, and he will bring us to an expected end, God is expecting you to expect something from him. He's expecting you to have an expectation. So what is your expectation for this week? For example, today, this is the scripture that is scripting our day, Jeremiah 29:11. Whatever you're thinking about your career, your relationships, your finances, God has a bigger plan. God has a bigger plan. He has bigger thoughts, but he wants to work with something. What can you give him? What expectation do you have for yourself, for your environment? For what expectations? What are you expecting from God? His invitation is actually that I want you to think the biggest thing that you can think of, the wildest dream, the thing that you think is impossible. Think it, bring it to me, present it as your expectation, and watch if I don't exceed that.